let's talk about 3 ideas that you can try for entry-level projects into creating things with concrete or concrete sculpting. There are so many things that you can make with concrete or mortar, but it's going to take some time to develop some skills, some knowledge, and some experience. So here are some entry-level projects that can get you started and lead you down a path where you're going to have more successes than failures. And the first one, for sure, for pretty much everybody, is going to be nesting bowls. You need to find some nesting bowls, hardware stores. The dollar store is great for stuff like this. And you just need like one large one and one small one of the exact same design. If you have a large bowl and a small bowl, now you have all the tools that you need to start concrete casting. There's a world of stuff you're going to need to know. Like I literally teach all that stuff step by step on this YouTube channel. So if you subscribe, you'll learn all this stuff. But casting bowls from a nesting bowl set is probably the first day one project that most people should try if you want to start making things with concrete. So if that's a day one project, what's a day two project look like? Well, for me, I would recommend something like stepping stones. They're so easy to make a mold for. Everybody can make a rectangle mold. Also, I have tutorials on how to do just that. And you can really start to experiment with fun finishes, textures, colors, things like that. There's a lot you can do with a basic stepping stone mold. And again, the technical level or requirements for this are minimal. This isn't something you need a lot of experience to do, but if you don't have much experience, you're going to be learning a lot in the process of doing projects like this. So what else could you be doing here? Flat sculpting is something that I would recommend. And flat sculpting simply is anything from, like, take a look at this guy. Just had a little blob of concrete and I traveled a leaf into the surface. This was not, I would say, a great effort to produce something useful here. This is actually for a future color sample where I'm going to then try my color on this before I try it on the finished piece. But flat sculpting like this is actually something that you could do if you had taken more care to like make a shape or something like that. As long as your material is, half inch or more in thickness, it's pretty strong. And so you could make things like decorative items, especially if you're skilled. Like if you have an artistic eye, you can essentially turn flat work into some sort of decorative concrete. Once you start that, I mean, that's where this stuff ends up going, is you start with the flat work. Eventually, you're going to work your way up to climbing vertical surfaces and doing all sorts of concrete sculpting, but it has to start somewhere. So starting with flat work, sculpting, textures, and just basic artistic interpretations are something that you can practice right now. You can do it at the benchtop level. It doesn't take up a lot of room. Every project you do, you're going to be learning. You're going to be learning about mixed design. You're going to be learning about color options. You're going to be learning about the limitations of things like concrete sculpting. It's a great medium for for sculpting, but it does have its limitations, and it does take a little bit of experience to get used to how to work with it. And so these small, bite-sized, doable entry-level projects are just what you need to get you started. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you're going to learn a ton about how to work with concrete.